So I think you have two things to look at when you look at the implications of the U.S. election. First, the CEOs in the U.S. are more confident because there's more likelihood that they'll get the taxation relief, the regulatory relief, and the certainty around that change. So that, again, reduces the risk of uncertainty, lessens the time for making investment decisions, and gives them the confidence to understand the rules of the game. So they're thinking fairly positively about this, coming primarily not from the presidential election, but the alignment of Senate, Congress, as well as the presidential role. CEOs around the world, though, continue to be very impressed with, and in fact, it's the #1 country for their investment. Why? Consumer confidence, rule of law, and the innovation and resiliency of the country. So those fundamental issues, irrespective of the politics, continue to shine in the eyes of others. Clearly, the rhetoric that's out there feels a little bit more protectionist. I think the question, and unfortunately I got out of the prediction game this past year because no one would have predicted Brexit or for that matter the election of Donald Trump. But the reality is the rhetoric the reality of how we look at things ahead? And I think it's not only what the US does, but it's also what the rest of the world does in counteracting that. Good example will be this week here. What will China do? You've got the president of China showing up in Davos this week where you don't have a US administration showing up. And China's been open a little bit more so to the aspects of globalization and being a willing trade partner. So how will they fill the void, if there is a void, and how will they pivot against what the US and the UK may be doing going forward?